Buckle up, buttercups, it's about to get ugly. Not every car is designed to be beautiful. Some designs are so strange they make you wonder, what were the designers thinking? Were they staring at a Picasso and thought, yeah, let's put that on wheels? Today we're diving into the top 5 ugliest cars ever made. We're talking vehicular abominations, four-wheeled fashion faux pas, automotive atrocities that'll make you say, honey, I think I need an eye wash after seeing that. But hey, maybe there's someone out there who finds these cars strangely attractive. Let us know in the comments which car you secretly fancy. First up, we've got the Pontiac Aztek. Oh, the Aztek. Where do we even begin with this automotive masterpiece? Imagine a car designed by committee where everyone threw their ideas into a hat, and then, instead of picking one, they just decided to use them all. Launched in 2001, the Aztek was supposed to be Pontiac's ticket to the world of cool, sporty SUVs. They wanted to capture that outdoorsy, adventurous spirit. Instead, they created a car that looked like it was designed to survive a nuclear apocalypse, but only if the apocalypse happened to occur in the discount aisle of a supermarket. It had this awkward, bulky shape, like a refrigerator trying to impersonate a minivan. And the front end, it was like they took a perfectly normal car and stuck a beak on it. But here's the kicker. Despite its unconventional looks, the Aztek found a bit of a cult following. Thanks to its starring role in the hit TV show Breaking Bad, it became the unofficial car of crystal meth dealers everywhere. Next up on our hit parade of hideousness, we have the Fiat Multipla. Now I've got a lot of love for Italian cars. They're stylish, they're sporty, they're like driving a perfectly tailored suit. The Multipla, however, is not one of those cars. Produced from 1998 to 2010, this 6-seater minivan was designed with practicality in mind. But then you look at the outside and it's like Fiat took a perfectly normal minivan, inflated it with a bicycle pump, and then stuck a second windshield on top for good measure. Those double-stacked headlights, that bulging roofline. It's like a spaceship designed by someone who's only ever seen spaceships in bad sci-fi movies. But hey, at least it was distinctive, right? You'd never lose this car in a parking lot. Chapter 3. Nissan Cube, hip to be square, not. Coming in at number 3 on our list of aesthetically challenged automobiles, we have the Nissan Cube. Now I appreciate a good boxy car as much as the next person. I mean, who doesn't love a classic Mini Cooper or a Volkswagen Golf? But the Cube? Oh, the Cube took boxy to a whole new level. Introduced in 1998, the Cube was marketed as a quirky, fun-loving alternative to traditional hatchbacks. And you know what? It kinda worked. The Cube developed a small but loyal following of people who embraced its unconventional charm. But let's be honest, those asymmetrical windows, that flat slab-sided body, it looked like a car that was designed by a toddler using building blocks. Chapter 4. The Chrysler PT Cruiser Convertible, an identity crisis on wheels. Hold on to your hats, folks, because at number 4, we've got a real head-scratcher. The Chrysler PT Cruiser Convertible. Now the regular PT Cruiser was already a bit of an acquired taste. It was going for that retro gangster mobile vibe, but it ended up looking like a 1930s mobster car that got stuck in a taffy puller. But then, Chrysler decided to chop the roof off and turn it into a convertible, and that's when things really went off the rails. It's like they took two perfectly decent ideas, a retro-inspired car and a convertible, and mashed them together with the grace of a hippopotamus trying to do ballet. The proportions were all wrong. The top looked too small for the car, like it was wearing a hat that was 2 sizes too small. Despite its unique aesthetic, the PT Cruiser Convertible actually sold reasonably well for a while. Chapter 5, the SsangYong Rodius, a symphony of strange. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, the car that takes the cake, the grand champion of ugliness, the SsangYong Rodius. This, my friends, is not just a car, it's a statement, a cry for help. Released in 2004, the Rodius was a family car that looked like it was designed by a committee of people who had never actually seen a car before. It was like they took a bunch of random car parts, threw them into a blender, and hit the liquefy button. The front end was vaguely reminiscent of a Mercedes-Benz, if Mercedes-Benz suddenly decided to start making cars out of melted crayons. The back end looked like it belonged on a hearse, if the hearse was designed to transport circus clowns to their final resting place. The Rodius is proof that sometimes even the best intentions can lead to disastrous results. Outro, did your eyes survive? So, there you have it, the top 5 ugliest cars ever made. We've laughed, we've questioned the very nature of automotive design. What do you think? Do you agree with this list, or do you have other cars that deserve to be on it? Let us know in the comments. And while you're there, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more automotive adventures and share it with your friends, especially those who own any of the cars on this list. Until next time, drive safe, drive stylish, and for the love of all that is holy, avoid these cars like the plague.